We've all been there. Someone important in our life suddenly shuts us out and gives us the cold shoulder for no clear reason. It's a horrible, confusing feeling that can really do a number on our self-esteem. Whether it was an ex, a friend, or even a parent, having someone close cruelly ignore us makes us question what we did wrong. But what if instead of letting their silent treatment consume you with self-doubt, you could turn that pain into motivation to invest in yourself and become the best version of you? Keep watching as I tell you how to overcome being ignored and use it as fuel to go after your dreams with determination. 1. See their behavior for what it is, a way for them to deal with stress. When someone ignores you, it can seem like the worst kind of disrespect, like they think you are not worth anything to them right now. But the truth is that avoiding someone on purpose doesn't have much to do with you. It's a cheap psychological trick that weak people use to deal with their guilt, shame, or inability to speak clearly. People with healthy brains and a lot of confidence don't need to stonewall or give others the silent treatment. They can talk about problems directly instead of being passive-aggressive. If someone ignores you in that way, know that it doesn't really show how valuable you are as a person. They're just projecting their flaws onto you in the rudest way possible because of their own problems. Being aware of this easy fact is the first thing that will take away any power they thought that not paying attention would give them. It gives them a sense of power by making you work hard to get their attention again. Keep your self-worth. Don't give into it. 2. Don't bite the bait. Turn down their justification right away. If someone is mean and ignores you, they think that you need their approval and attention to feel whole. That's their main false belief that drives them to use this strategy. But their power game falls apart the moment you reject that twisted premise and say that your worth is not based on their approval. You need to keep telling yourself that their acknowledgement doesn't mean anything, no matter how badly they try to ignore you out of spite. Whether they pay attention to you or not doesn't matter. You are enough for yourself. Remove any thoughts that you require their presence in your life or that their view is more important than your own evaluation of yourself. Not only does this protect your mental and emotional health, but it also takes away the thing they want most, the reason to hurt you. If you show that your acceptance doesn't matter to you, you take away their purpose and happiness. 3. Use it as a fresh start to find your true people. If someone tries to act like they don't care about you, it means that you're no longer interested in that relationship. Or maybe it was never really there to begin with. Any way you look at it, the world has shown you that this person can't stay in your circle of trust. You can now spend your time and energy building relationships with people who see how valuable you really are. People are either a source of positive reinforcement that feeds your spirit, or a source of evil that you need to block out to protect yourself. At any given time, you probably still have people from both groups in your life. Take this shameful event as a reason to start carefully deciding who fits where. Then, choose to focus on the good sources and cut ties with those whose negative traits no longer serve your better good. People who have been mean to you by avoiding you have done you a favor without meaning to. They have taken away their rightful place as a leader in your life, making room for better ties to grow in their place. Take advantage of this new start to build your tribe. 4. Don't let them have the power play that makes them feel good. The quiet treatment or cold shoulder punishment comes from a bad need for drama that boosts one's ego. The mean person who has stopped interacting with you wants you to think about why they have stopped interacting with you all the time. They want to control your emotions so that you feel very unsafe and try to win their approval at all costs. They create a myth about themselves as a judge of your social authority. But if you keep your strong sense of self-worth and inner peace about it, you make their childish power play pointless. You keep them from having the one-way emotional link they need so badly. They were expecting tears, self-doubt, and an embarrassing attempt to make you believe that you need them again. Don't give them that. Make them feel like their life doesn't matter. By doing this, you show that you are more honest than them, while they are shown to be spoiled and unable to make a real difference in the world beyond causing trouble. 5. Be thankful. They've shown who they really are. Even though it might not seem like it at first, the person who chose to treat you with that level of rudeness and disregard has actually done you a huge favor. No, not because it's given you more time to make better links, though that's a great bonus, but because they took off their mask completely, letting you see who they really are. If you wait long enough, the true nature of anyone's spirit will eventually be shown to you if you pay close enough attention. You have now been given the gift of seeing this person's flaws. You can't keep fooling yourself about their fake good qualities or wasting mental energy making up non-stop excuses for their bad behavior. The veil is no longer there. This should be seen as a blessing because it means you no longer have to do the hard mental and emotional work. Stop trying to find reasons to justify your actions over and over again for someone who doesn't deserve them. A clear line has been made between the person you had hoped to see and the much worse person you now see. Be thankful that they told you the truth, even if it hurts at first. 6. From now on, use it to make sure only certain people can reach you. The person who intentionally ignored you did you a favor by coming clean, and you can return the favor by using their behavior as a guide for the kinds of behavior you won't tolerate in future relationships. Allow it to act as a furnace that burns away the impurities in your life, leaving only honest and solid relationships behind. Basically, this person's bad behavior has given you a better filter to use for all future possible relationships. Do they both have the same traits toward lying, manipulating emotions, or not being clear when they talk? If so, you can quickly tell them they can't be in your close circle because of this experience. Don't just put up stronger walls. Rebuild your whole firewall with defenses made from the ashes of this evil. By doing this, you've turned a bad experience into a positive cycle that will help you choose the most helpful people to be around for a long time. At the first sign of trouble, don't try to explain away the small and unimportant. Instead, cut them off. From now on, be picky about who you sacrifice your life force for. This bad thing can act as a spark that leads to change. 7. Reframe it as a blessing to advance your path. When someone you used to respect and care about treats you badly, it can hit you like a punch in the gut. It can make you feel rejected, confused, or even sad. That's a normal response for people to have when they have to split from people and situations they became attached to. On the other hand, what if you could see the whole thing as an unexpected gift that helped you get to better things faster? What if, instead of seeing it as a sign that you are less valuable, you saw it as the universe's way of breaking the chains that were holding you back? An accelerator for getting unstuck and building upward momentum toward your most logical goals instead of staying stuck in old attachments or illusions that don't serve you anymore? If you change your mindset from being a victim of unfair treatment to being an active partner in your own hero's journey, the mean person will no longer be able to affect your mental state. In fact, you take it a huge step further by seeing their lack of attention as a blessing that has let you chase your biggest goals without any problems. Use their anger as a springboard to reach your full potential. 8. Focus on making your dreams come true with laser-like focus. Going through the pain of being mistreated for no good reason often makes you feel briefly unstable or off-center. It can be like spiritual whiplash and make you question important parts of your identity, goals, and sense of self if you're not processing the experience in a planned, conscious way. Becoming lost in one's own thoughts is the risk. But that risk also holds a very powerful chance for you to create an alchemical container that will help you focus on bringing your inner desires and goals into the world. You can choose not to go backwards into a pit of inertia and stagnation. Instead, you can resolve to focus all of your remaining anger, pain, or motivation from the unfair treatment on achieving your highest career goals, personal improvement plans, or creative pursuits. Don't use it as water to drown in. Use it to feed your fire. Think deeply about how you would have handled this situation as your best self, and let that image change how you set goals going forward. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.